Hello, boring vlogs. People, how are you this fine day? Me? Well, I'm just fantastic. Once again, just sitting out here on the balcony, up on the third floor of our condo. It's only got 2 floors, but it's the third floor total because there's a floor beneath us. Whatever. Yeah, just looking out at the sunset and enjoying the weather now that it's stopped raining. My brother and I, we went out. My brothers and I, all 3 of us, went out today to go swimming. And oh shoot. I think there's a sea turtle out there. Another one. When we were out there, we saw 3 different sea turtles, and one was like gigantic, probably weighed like 500 pounds or something. It was like 5 feet around, had a big chunk missing. We talked to some guy who said it was probably somewhere around like 20 years old, probably more than that. But it was awesome. The sea turtle was almost as old as I was, and we saw 3 of them total. One was sort of over here behind us, and then 2 other ones were right over here in this water right here, and it was so freaking cool. My brother and I, we were looking at one that was probably a female because it was a lot smaller, and then out from underneath these rocks just comes this whoosh, big, massive one. It scared the crap out of me because it was coming straight towards me, so I was swimming backwards to try to get away from it. But yeah, then it came up next to us, and it was awesome. We were just swimming around in the water with some sea turtles, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so that was the highlight of our day, getting to see that. And so that was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen underwater. Some giant sea. We saw them poking their heads up every once in a while out here, and we were sort of hoping we would get a chance to see one. And 3 in one day we saw. So that was pretty cool. And then we went to a park a little later on, just because we wanted to have lunch outside at a park. And so we went there, and then afterwards we were walking around, and my brother noticed these little dark things moving down by his feet, and he was like, "What are these?" So I bent down, looked at them, and they were tiny little, like, baby frogs. They must have just hatched because they were everywhere on the ground. And I took a picture with one on my phone, so I emailed it to my email, and now it's on my computer. So here's what the little frog looked like. And that's how tiny it was. That was in my hand. So compared to my fingers, it was that tiny little thing. They were so cute. And I was watching wherever I was moving to make sure I wasn't gonna step on any, because that would have sucked. But I think I also saw a salamander because I was walking around in some rocks, and I saw a little silvery thing slither around. But I couldn't find it because I tried flipping over the rocks to try to find it again, but I couldn't. But yeah, so that was my fun and exciting day. I think we have a luau we're gonna go to tomorrow, so that should be pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. That's the recap of my exciting day. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, so long. Bye-bye.